Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to UMH-68 edition West Kelowna, the BC Invitational. What a fantastic weekend it's been, and we're already at Game 8 like a flash. Second versus third. It's going to be Team Red against Team Gray. Let's take a look at the red roster to start the game. On the lineup, number 2, Landon Kitchen. 4, Neil Chahal. 8, Matthew Mitchell. 9, Jax Thornton. 11, Theo Hall. 13, Nash Lodge. 14, Van Sather. 21, Jackson Vanderhyde. 31, Ryland Peterson. 41, Deegan LaLuc. 46, Harrison Bishop. 66, Luca Henry. 74, Jax Gruber. 76, Dante Perizolo. 77, Reichert Dupuis. 81, Keaton Skinner. 93, Joven Litter. And heading over to the gray team. Here is the lineup. Number 3, Colby Huey. 7, Bentley Vernon. 10, Jackson Benman. 11, Hudson Koch. Cook. 14, Rio Riva. 17, Caden Hagel. 23, Josie Mondu. 27, Riker Panu. 29, Kane Cooner. 30, Lachlan Ritchie. 35, Taven Boye. 45, Colt McKenzie. 46, Cohen Louis. 48, Cruz Williston. 81, Carter Hines. 86, Lincoln Satram. 88, Grady Hunter. A very exciting game lined up for you tonight. These kids have been battling out hard for the past 2 days. In fact, while the game started yesterday, the practice started on Thursday, along with banquets, speeches, all the protocol that goes along with a fantastic tournament for UMH-68. Now, I want to introduce to you your announcer for the weekend, Sean Paul.
Thank you, Alvin. Appreciate it. Thanks everyone out there for watching, tuning in on this YouTube live event. We always say if you can't be at the rink in person, the next best thing is YouTube Live. And thanks to Alvin Tam and his production company for making this all happen. Thanks to Jason Podolin and the team at Up My Hockey for the invite to participate. It's been a great weekend so far. This is semi-final action, and in case you missed it, team number 1, Team Blue, undefeated in the round robin. They were 3-0. First place after the round robin, they played the 4th place Team Black. Black was 0-2 heading into today. They played their game against Team Red earlier today and won, so they were 1-2. However, they were still in 4th place heading into the semifinals, and again, taking on the 1st place Team Blue. And wouldn't you know it, Team Black won that one. Not only did they win it quite handily. 8-1 was the final score. Team Black punching their ticket to the gold medal game tomorrow, which will occur at 11:30 here at Royal LePage Place in West Kelowna. So, red versus gray. 2nd and 3rd place teams facing off. The winner of this game will face Team Black in the gold medal match, and of course, the loser will shoot for bronze tomorrow. That game taking place at 9 a.m. This will be very interesting to see. Red and gray have faced off. In fact, it was the game number 1 of this tournament. If you recall, yesterday morning at 9 a.m. Does not feel like an eternity ago. Yesterday morning, 9 a.m., red versus gray. It was 9-6 in favor of Team Red. Now, if today has taught us anything, it's that, well, anything can happen. Upsets do happen, and case in point, the game immediately prior to this, where Black upset Team Blue. You just never know. And that often happens where the team that lost against the team they're facing currently, they've got something to prove. So they come out all guns a-blazing. Let's just see if that happens here with Team Red and Team Gray. No doubt these kids were watching that game between Blue and Black with interest, and Gray, again, probably wanting to prove a point here against Team Red. Red not wanting that to happen, wanting to punch their ticket to the gold medal match. This tournament brought to you by BioSteel. They are the main sponsor.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome back to UMH-68 tournament and our second semifinal matchup between Team Gray and Team Red. See, I wonder how many hockey fans are still awake out there. Team Gray fans, any in the house? That's a rowdy one. Oh, Team Red. Booyah. Everybody cheer together. Let's go. Trying to get this party started.
That's Frank Block. He's our professional live announcer. Great guy. That was a great intro, getting the crowd into it. I think that's the loudest I've heard the crowd at an intro this whole tournament. So lots of excitement for this semifinal match.
Yeah, I think we're really lucky that we could have Frank announce it. It makes it feel like a real NHL game. You've got that professional announcer voice. He knows how to get a crowd going, get the kids excited, and I think it's overall, you know, Jason talks about creating an experience for the kids, and this is it. Everywhere, for everything from the locker rooms to the coaching to like being on the ice and feeling like a professional.
Absolutely. Yeah, probably for a lot of them. I mean, I keep forgetting that they're only, what, 12, 13 years old.
This is U14, so it's 12 and 13.
So for a lot of them, this is probably their first experience, you know, anything remotely close to this. The live announcer, the play-by-play, the live streaming, all the swag that they're getting, being treated like professionals, as you say. What an amazing experience. Ref making sure the goalies are ready. And then looking to drop the puck, which he does. Team Gray right off the bat picks that up at center. Can't dump it in though. Team Red blocking that effort. Puck along the far side. Red picks it up and passes it to the near side. Number 13 is Lodge for Red. Dumps that in. Gray will pick that up. Gray, number 81. Satcham will send that down. This is going to be icing, however, against Team Gray. 25 seconds into this first period. That first whistle sounds. Red gets an offensive zone faceoff. You know what I really like about this tournament too, and we haven't really talked about it all tournament, but we've got the head coaches, of course, a professional coaching team here. But as well, you've got the ambassadors on the bench, and these are kids that are at probably the U18 level, playing AAA or prep hockey, and getting ready to go into junior hockey, and really providing that mentorship to these 12 and 13-year-olds. Shot from the left point, Team Red, and that's a nice cradle save by the goaltender. That's Lachlan Ritchie for Team Gray, wearing number 30. He's the goaltender. He hails from just over the bridge in Kelowna, BC. The goaltender for Team Red, number 74, is Jax Gruber. Face off won by Gray. They'll send it back. However, Team Red will keep that in. They'll dump it low. Got a player parked in front. Team Red trying to center that. Team Gray got a stick on that, however. Red keeping it in at the right point, and a shot toward the net hits a skate and lobs high into the air. That puck now far side. Gray pushes that ahead. Nice pass. However, yeah, number 10, that's Benvin getting in. Shot scores! Number 10, Benvin, for Team Grey, gets his team on the board first. A minute, 10 seconds in. Nice little pass. Benvin picks it up. Dekes his way through, gets in tight, makes no mistake. Gray dumping that down ice. Red will get that and skate their way out. Red pushed off the puck. Gray with it now in the corner. Lead pass connects. A little dish into the zone. That's Team Red, however, picking it back up. That's 14 for Team Red is Sather. Mondu passes that cross ice. Big bump along the boards. Centering pass, that's going to be picked off. However, then Gray takes it right back. They'll send it down low.
Scored by number 10, Jackson David. This is number 8, Brady Hunter. Time to go 1 minute 10 seconds. Then from Hunter.
Gray again with a shot that hit a stick and deflected high over the net. Red passes it to the far side. 77 will send it back to his teammate. Chasing after that was 21. That puck now picked up by Gray. Nice back pass to Cooner. Red picks that up in their zone, banks it off the boards. Intercepted now though, taken away by Hui. He'll send that to the corner. Here's a one-time, oh! Couldn't quite connect on that. Another shot toward the net. That rebound steered aside by Team Red. Gray checking back onside. Red with it. Red sends it up. That's a lead pass that connects. Gray getting back. Here's a nice job and a shot attempt that gets blocked. Red loses it to Gray. Here's a breakaway for Benvin. He just scored. Trying again. Good save by Gruber. Oh, he's going to get a penalty shot. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, there's the whack, the slash. Benvin with a penalty shot opportunity. He approaches Gruber, takes a shot. Just wide of the net. Gruber might have gotten a piece of that. I think Gruber's glove did get a piece of that, so well done.
That was the second penalty shot of the tournament. I think we had one yesterday.
We did. Puck drops. Gray will win that. They'll send it, or attempt to anyways. Red got a stick on it. Here's a shot blocker saved by Gruber. Kept in at the blue line by Gray. That's Benvin again. Benvin charging ahead. Settles down that puck. He puts on the brakes. Red back to check him off that puck, and they'll send it to the near side. Red skates it out. Good job by Gray. That puck in Team Gray territory. Red has it on their stick. They'll send it down low. Number 81 chasing after that. That's Skinner. Skinner with it from behind. Goes to the corner. He gets knocked off the puck. Benvin was there. That puck did make its way to the net. Centering pass shot. Good save by Ritchie. Nice toe drag. A pass. Shot on net, I suppose, and steered aside by Gruber. Riva takes a shot. That's blockered high into the air, bouncing puck in the slot. Cleared away by Red. Gray Mondu sends it to the far side. Benvin again with it. He's been touching the puck a lot this game so far. Shot off the post. From the right post now, shot. That had a bit of heat to it. Was looking for a tip, no doubt. Gray, 5 shots on goal so far to Reds 2. Gray can't keep that in. That gets out to neutral. 7 for Gray is Vernon. Gets it to Mondu. Mondu back to Vernon. Vernon up to 17. Hagel. Red with it in their own zone. They spin that around and stopped at center ice. An open ice hit there. That's the one thing too about this tournament. Might be the first time that these kids have played contact, full contact hockey like this.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I think that starts at U13, if I'm not correct, or.
Yeah, I thought U15, but I could be wrong.
Well, maybe
so
U15, yeah.
It depends, I suppose, on where you are. But
this is U14 with
U14,
full contact.
sure enough.
So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they look like they've been doing it for a while. That's for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't look new to them, not one bit.
Gray with it, but Red takes it away. Skinner with a shot, tipped. Good pad save by Ritchie. Red keeping it in at the blue line. Sather, pardon me. That was Sather that took that shot earlier. That's Kitchen with it. He sends it to his teammate. There's another pass to Sather, number 14 for Red. Sather gains his own. Makes a few moves, goes wide, gets pushed off the puck. 81 for Team Gray. Hines doing some good work along the boards. That does get out. Nice little stick lift there. And Cooner along the left point. He's waiting for a teammate. Little sauce pass to Benvin. Smart play there. Red, however, checking Benvin. Benvin sticking with it, though, as he makes his way toward the net. Hines a shot toward the net. That's blocked in front in the skates of some players. Here's their shot, close range, blocked by Team Red. Another shot blocked again. Gray with it. That's Benvin. Passes it to number 46, Louis. Gray right now. Looking like they're on a power play, which they're not. A shot right on and a cradle save by Gruber.
Hey there, hockey fans. It's your lure for a great hockey podcast. Why not check out Illinois Hockey with Jason Manole? The podcast with players chasing their full potential. Mindset to preparation to performance. This show helps players, parents, and coaches understand whatever it takes to reach the next level. Grow your mindset, grow your game with the Illinois Hockey podcast with Jason Manole.
Face off in Team Red territory. They'll skate that out. Now a 2-on-1 for Team Red. Shot blocked. And another one saved by Ritchie. Great defense and then great goaltending for Team Gray on those shots by Team Red. They're up to 4 shots to Gray's 7. We're at the 12:35 remaining mark of the first period. Puck near side in Team Gray territory. Red there, sends it back to the point. There's a nice pass and a tip in front. Great save by Ritchie. Tracking that one all the way. Gray will send that out, but turned around at the blue line by Red. Red will just dump that in right onto the paddle of Ritchie. He calmly steers that aside for his teammate as to not stop play. Red with it though, back to the blue line. Nice stick by Gray, now a breakaway. This is number 14 for Gray. Riva! Shot wide. Red will pick that back up. Making some moves. Good pressure by Team Gray. Red on their heels a bit in their own zone. Gray, a shot. Saved by Gruber. Sent down the ice. Gray will pick it up at their own blue line. Gray making some moves at center, shoveling it backhand, charging ahead and lunging with his stick. Keeping that in the zone. 14 is Riva for Gray. Gets to that rolling puck. Skates around a bunch of players. Sends it back to the blue line. Shot coming and a glove save by Gruber.
Now going to our gold sponsor, Van Camp Freight Lanes Limited. Van Camp Freight Lanes is the proud sponsor of UMH-68, a family-owned Canadian carrier since 1947. Van Camp provides reliable LTL freight service throughout Western Canada with a strong focus on safety, on-time delivery, and customer care.
Red off the face-off will send it to the near side. Chipping it up the boards, but not out. Held in at the left point by Hines for Team Gray. Gray will get there first. Making some moves is Benvin. Benvin, sharp angle, hits the side of the net with that shot. Red behind their goal line will send it up to the near side. Yelling for it is his teammate, a little lobbing up the ice. A lobbing of the puck, I suppose. Gray, 2-on-1. Benvin. Nice pass in front, and a sprawling save by Gruber, keeping it a 1-goal game. Rolling puck in Team Gray territory. That's Mondu sending it to her D-man partner across ice. Leloup in their own zone, gets it out, but Red will choose to take it back in with a wide turn. It's going to be icing. Icing against Team Red. Gray has doubled up on shots, 10-5. So after the round robin, like I said, they were each 1 and 2, but in terms of the points and the tiebreaker, Gray edged out Red. They were technically second. Red technically third, so for what that's worth, which, as we know, probably not a lot, anything can happen. Red tipping that in, good move to avoid the icing, chasing after that. And a couple players from each team, but Red will come away with it in the neutral zone. They'll toss up ice. Falling to his knees was number 21 for Team Red, that's Vanderheide. Sticking with it, now Red with it still. Gray got a stick on that. That was 17 for Team Gray doing that. That's Hagel. Red, oh, a swing and a miss, a bouncing puck. Those are hard to connect with for sure. Team Gray, pardon me, tried to clear it, but couldn't as Team Red kept it in along the left side. Red's 76, circles back into his own zone. That's Perazzolo. Perazzolo tries to cut through some great players. That's Skinner taking that pass. Gray, though, getting a stick on that, sending it down ice. A little chip and chase now. Red stopping them at the blue line. Back and forth we go now. Gray charging forward, little drop pass. Louis, a hard wrister, just missing. Backhanded wraparound attempt by Team Gray. Gruber was there to stop it. Skinner with speed up the right wing side. Gets down low, bumped off the puck. Gray shovels it to the near side. Red's Bishop will keep that in. However, Gray picks it up. Nice stick lift by Skinner. Pass in front, block. What a save by Ritchie. Good work. There's a stick lift there, stealing up the puck. Nice pass in front. On the doorstep, a shot. But a great save by Ritchie. Keeping Red off the scoreboard for now. Red off the face-off shot, blocked, and then swept aside by Team Gray. Red picks it back up, top of the face-off circle. There's a block, shot. Now Gray the other way. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 in fact. Nice pass in front. Oh, shot just wide to the left of that left post. Bumps along the boards, players are falling to the ice. Red with it, they'll toss it to the far side. A pass that doesn't connect. Gray, pardon me, turns it back around and dumping it in. Red back to get it. Trying this again. They'll make a diagonal pass to the near side. Now, Litter with a shot right on. Cradle save by Ritchie. going to say pretty even so far. Red getting up there in shots on goal, or catching up. Winning that face-off, Leluc sends it cross ice. A shot from the left point, tipped, and a great kick save by Richie. Leluc, shot and a glove save. Let's have a look at that again. Well, there's that glove save.
Well, we saw a lot of that yesterday.
We sure did, yeah.
Flashing the leather.
Flashing the leather. That kick save on that tip, though, it was amazing. Those are very difficult to do. Great reflexes by Richie. Red with it. Left face-off circle. Sending it back below the goal line. Gray there to get it. They'll shovel it to the near side. Outlet pass now. Benvin tries to pass it to his teammate. Just over his stick. Benvin back to get that. Puck in the far corner now of Team Red territory. And they shovel it out, but not out, as that's held in at the right point by Team Gray. Bouncing puck now near corner. Red there to chop at that. Gray holding it in at the blue line. That's good work by Benvin. Gray in tight, loose in the paint. They take a couple whacks at it. Calmly steered away by Gruber, and that shot is blocked by Team Red. They'll alley-oop that through the neutral zone, back to get it. Number 23 for Gray, Josie Mondu. Making some moves, and there's a trip up, but no call. Red gains his own. Red gets through. Nice lead, or nice pass. That puck was through the paint. Here's another shot. Off the post! And a sprawling save by Richie. Gets his stick on that. There's a highlight reel save.
That might be the play of the game, actually.
Nice lead pass. Red left wing, a shot that Richie got a piece of. Chasing after that now, Louis in, all alone, shot. Everybody thought that went in, myself included. That was a good save. Gruber got a piece of that. Louis takes that to the boards. Bouncing puck now, Louis comes away with it. Shot hits a stick, goes up into the netting. Play whistled down. 5 minutes on the button remaining in this first period. Red has pulled ahead in terms of shots on goal now. They were quite lagging in that department initially. Face-off win by Gray. Slap shot from the point right on, and Gruber makes a cradle save. Gray with it in Team Red territory. That's a centering pass. The puck is stuck in the skates. This has happened twice this tournament. I have never seen that before, where the puck gets lodged between the bottom of the boot and the top of the blade. Very strange.
Yeah, we had that puck. It got lost in somebody's gear yesterday too, right?
Yeah, it was like that same thing. It's like very unusual.
We see that with goalies, but we never see that with players.
Yeah, very rarely.
You know, we see the goalies, it falls down their pants or back of their jersey, but I've never seen that with a player.
Yeah, we were saying when it happened initially too, you couldn't do that if you tried, which is probably true, but to see it twice in one tournament, pretty strange. I'm gonna say buy a lottery ticket. From his bum. Number 46 passes it. That was Louis, and he's gonna get a shot. No, he has his stick lifted by Red, and now a shot from a distance. Nice save. Louis was there to tip it in. Williston, shot toward the net. Pouncing on that puck is Gruber. Offensive zone face-off for Team Gray. Red wins it back, and they'll send that up the boards near side. Red with it. That's Lodge making some moves. He'll drop it for 21. And to 77. That was a really great sequence of passes. Couldn't send it home, though. Gray doing some good defensive work there. So 77 was Dupuis. Now Gray, 88, makes some moves. A great save by Gruber. That was Hunter for Team Gray. Red gets it up ice, but Mondu, good job stepping into that to keep it in the zone. Satram from behind the nets. Red picks it up, sends that puck to Lodge. Nice pass to 77. Dupuis. Good work by Vernon from Team Gray down in the deep in his own zone in that prior play. That's Mondu with it now for Team Gray, getting it along the boards. Good job working it along the perimeter. Gray passes it to Louis. Louis gets it to Cooner, breakaway in tight, and a good save. Gruber didn't know where it was. Thankfully, his team did.
Thank you very much to EliteProspects.com, the gateway to hockey. Online since 1999, EliteProspects.com is the leading stats resource for the game, serving over 1 million unique visitors each and every week. For serious fans, Elite Prospects delivers key insight on players worldwide.
Ben Finnegan, a shot blocked. Spinning puck sent to the corner, or the side rather. Now to the corner. In front, Red getting a stick on that, breaking up that pass. Hines sends it along the boards. Louis, nice pass to the right face-off circle, just skipping over the stick of number 45, McKenzie. That puck now near side. Team Gray has, oh, that's a beautiful tip! Number 14 for Team Gray, Rio Riva. Amazing work in the offensive zone for Team Gray. A great slap pass in front. That was Hines, I think, doing that. Gray up by 2. Red in the right face-off circle, centering pass attempt. That's going to be broken up by Team Gray. They'll pass it out of their zone up the middle now. Gray is offside. I don't think they realized it. The ref is yelling at them. They have to check back on. Meanwhile, Red with an opportunity. Number 76 for Team Red. Perzolo, but Gray will pick that up and rim it around to the near side. Held in by Bishop at the right point. Steps aside. That's going to be taken away. Now Hagel on a breakaway. Hagel, shot! Glove saved by Gruber. You know, those blocked shot attempts or blocked pass attempts, which then result in breakaways, that's great skill that these kids have, and a nice shot, but a good glove save.
Oh, there's been a number of breakaways in today's game already. Already only in the first period, we've seen quite a few.
Absolutely.
Turnovers and breakaways. It's also, like we were talking about, fatigue starts to become a factor. This is game 8.
That shot deflects high over the net.
Gray's second goal scored by number 14, Rio Riva. Assistant number 81, Carter High. And number 45, Walt McKenzie. Time of that goal, 17 minutes, 38 seconds. That's Riva from Hines.
Sauce pass out of their zone up the middle now. Nice little backhand pass. Louis for Team Red goes in behind. We got players parked in front now from the blue line. Oh, whiffing on that shot attempt, but Team Red recovers and sends that back down. LaLuke with it now, bumped off the puck. Gray. Oh, Rio Riva again, a 2-on-0. Riva in tight, shot, scores! Riva. I want to say that's the second goal in under a minute, with under a minute to go in this period. Team Gray up 3-0 over Team Red. Hull with that off the face-off, dumping it in from center. Richie steering that aside for his teammate. Lead pass missing its mark. This will be icing against Team Gray. Red will get an offensive zone face-off with 36.1 seconds remaining.
Score number 14, Rio Riva. Unassisted. Time of that goal, 19 minutes, 8 seconds. Riva's second of the game. Unassisted at 19:08.
Oh, face-off one a little too cleanly. They're trying to steer that back to the blue line, and that got sent all the way down the ice. Gruber plays it to the boards, but Benvin for Team Gray there to get it. Shot is blocked by, or rather Gray got a stick on that. Now Red the other way. Gray getting a stick on it again. Red from behind the goal. Gray getting a stick on that. Final seconds winding down. That's Hines with it. That's the end of the period, folks. Great action-packed period by two teams that are fairly equal. Red, not without its opportunities. Richie standing on his head at times. Gray with 3 goals on 20 shots.
Well, the UMH-68 would not be possible without the participation of its very generous sponsors. So starting with BioSteel, the main sponsor. Stay hydrated, stay connected with the BioSteel Teams app, your all-in-one team management tool for scheduled scores and standings, game streaming and team updates. It's fast, free, and built for athletes and families. Teams can also score an exclusive BioSteel starter kit with bottles, hydration packets, and towels to rep their squad. Van Camp Freightway, a gold sponsor. Van Camp Freightways is a proud sponsor of the 2013 BC UMH-68, a family-owned Canadian carrier since 1947. Van Camp provides reliable LTL freight service throughout Western Canada with a strong focus on safety, on-time delivery, and customer care. Their commitment to doing things the right way, day in and day out, mirrors the standards we're trying to instill in our players on and off the ice. Up My Hockey, gold sponsor. Up My Hockey is proud to support UMH-68 players with scholarships for mindset coaching because talent deserves opportunity and mindset matters. Change your thinking, change your game. Up My Hockey podcast, also a gold sponsor with Jason Podolin, the podcast for players chasing their full potential. From mindset to preparation to performance, this show helps players, parents, and coaches understand what it really takes to reach the next level. A-Cane Hockey, gold sponsor. A-Cane is providing a prize pack to each Sidney Crosby Award winner, an award chosen by coaches for the player who best develops leadership, dedication, and character. Dominate the ice with performance-driven cut resistance gear built for elite players. Stay dry, stay sharp, and feel every stride with A-Cane base layers and Blade Pro skate socks, the most comfortable cut-resistant socks in the game. Elite Prospects, also a gold sponsor, is the gateway to hockey. Online since 1999, Elite Prospects is the leading statistical resource in the game, serving over 1 million unique visitors each week. For players, EP is your online showcase, highlighting your achievements and helping you get noticed by coaches, scouts, and schools at every level. Bird Juice, silver sponsor. Bird Juice just isn't another fragrance, it's the quiet confidence behind the walk into the rink and a post-game strut. It's cologne for game changers, heartbreakers, and legends in the makeup. Buzzwax, silver sponsor. Buzzwax is a family-run hockey stick wax company based in Castlegar, BC. Handmade and available in 6 cents, Buzzwax uses all natural ingredients to keep players buzzing on the ice. Stick around. First intermission underway and second period coming up soon. More action.
Good evening and welcome back to the second semifinal match of the evening. Team Gray versus Team Red. Winner of the game goes to the gold medal match tomorrow. That game happening at 11:30. By the way, Team Black also playing a gold medal match. The loser of this game, of course, will play for bronze against Team Blue tomorrow at 9 a.m. 3-0 is the score so far for Team Gray. Pushing ahead was Team Red. They'll dump it in low in Team Gray territory. Gray will get that. They'll send it back behind their net. Up the sideboards, down the right wing. Louis chasing after that. Satram heading toward the net. Tossing that to the far side, but Red picks it up. Gray getting a stick on that. That bouncing puck now crosses over. Skinner with a shot. Hard hit behind the boards. Gray kicks that ahead and then goes for a skate with the puck crossing center. Oh, loses it, overskates it. Has to come back. Check back onside, which he does. There's a pass. Gray regrouping. Satram gains the zone. He'll take a shot. That's blocked. Sather, number 14, blocked that shot, I believe. Red peeling off for a line change. It's a wholesale change, and meanwhile, Riva, 2 goals already on the game, and he had an opportunity, but that's good checking by Red to get that puck out of the zone. Now Red, here's an opportunity. Good stick though by Hines for Team Gray, and a hard hit along the boards. Hines with it now. And with speed, this looks like Benvin getting in. Benvin also a goal in this game. That puck spinning like a top. That's Hines, sends it over to McKenzie. McKenzie a shot, hits a stick and goes high. Got hit for his efforts. This is Hines at the left point now, winding up, fakes it, then sends it to the face-off circle, back to the blue line now, cross to McKenzie. A shot toward the net, bounces but hits a boot. Along the way, Red with a breakaway now. Red's number 9, Thornton with a shot and a bouncing puck in the slot. Spinorama blocked by Team Gray. Gray skates out with it, 3-on-2 the other way. Oh, offside, a little bit too anxious to step up into the play. We're 2.5 minutes into this second period. Shots are 20-14 in favor of Team Gray. Red takes that bouncing puck in their own zone. Gray's Satram chasing after that. Red gets it to 77. Dupuis. Skate that in, cuts in. Nice pass to the right face-off circle. Shot, save by Ritchie. Another shot for Team Red. Blocker saved by Ritchie. Red clears it on themselves. Oh, they'll send that puck down the ice. Gruber leaves it for his teammate. Laluc sends that up to Dupuis. That was tipped along the way, no icing. Vernon for Gray takes it and sends it out of the zone. Red's gonna have to check back on. Ritchie out to stop that puck for his teammate, who passes it up to the right face-off circle. Gray can't clear it. There's a turnover in their own zone. Red with it now. Red's number 77 tries to center and hits the back of the net instead. 77 is Dupuis. There's a hit behind the net. Gray will come away with it. Oh, dangerous move in front of the net. Skating away with it now, getting to center. Nice backhanded saucer pass. And here's Huey with a shot. Pass instead. That was a great unselfish play by Huey. However, Team Red got a stick on that. 16 minutes remain in the second period. Lots of action, opportunities at both ends. That's Red with it. There's a turnover again. Skinner with a shot. Doesn't miss by much. Sorry. Let's see, 86. Satcham. Red sends that down into Team Grey territory. Richie settles down that puck and cleared by Team Grey. There's a penalty. The ref saying, nope, my bad, my bad. I think that's what he's saying. And there might be a face-off at center ice. When this happens, ref saying, my bad, and we'll just take that face-off at center.
Yeah, I wonder what he thought he saw.
Not sure. Grey will win that. Maybe a little too hard as it's deep in their zone. Chasing after that, number 81 for Team Red. He'll nab that puck in the corner. Skating with it. That's Skinner from Team Red doing some good work, getting it up the boards end. That's a hit from behind. Grey now gets it across. It's a little chip and chase, but Red gets that going D to D in their own zone. Kitchen chasing after that for Red. He'll dish that out to number 14. Sather takes a big hit for his efforts. Red now, 3-on-2. Back the other way. Nice pass to the left wing. Grey getting a stick on that. Red pressing forward. Here's a chance. Sather gets it toward the net. Richie covers it up, not taking any chances. Red at the side of the face-off circle to the left. Grey getting a stick on that. Oh, Hagel was nearly off and running. This is going to be icing against Grey. Red catching up to Team Grey in terms of shots on goal. 17 to Grey's 20. Grey, however, obviously still in the lead with 3 goals. There's a shot for Red and a good glove save by Richie. Richie with his signature glove maneuver.
Flashing the leather again. Must be a really good glove.
It must be. He's definitely good at using it. Red will get that, a spinorama, and a shot that's way wide of the net off the glass. Grey will chop that ahead, and that puck goes all the way down into Team Red territory. 76 for Team Red. Perazzolo carries that all the way in. Goes wide in behind the net. He's no doubt looking for someone to pass it to in front. Grey making a move at the side of their own net. Here's a giveaway, backhand shot. Richie makes a save, and there's a tripping call on the play. Red off to the penalty box. Grey will get an opportunity here with the man advantage. Satcham out to take the draw against Red's number 21, which is Vanderhyde. Vanderhyde draws that back. Clearing attempt did not work. Grey with it now in behind. In front, a centering pass, and that's a Blues puck in the paint. That's going to be kept out of the goal, though. Nice work by Gruber. Red tries a slap shot to send that deep in the zone. Didn't quite work out. Gray will take that. That's Satchram. Can't get far as Team Red sends that back out. Gray's going to have to check back onside, which they do. Number 23 is Mondu. That puck makes its way back down into Gray territory. Chasing after that is number 7, Vernon. Vernon for Team Gray puts on the brakes, changes directions. Good work by Hull from Team Red. Gray now from the left face-off circle making some moves. Great job and a good save by Gruber. That shot hit the side of the net. 86 for Team Gray was there. That Satchram was looking for a tip. That pass intercepted. Red sends it all the way down, right on net. That counts as a shot on goal. A 200-foot shot right there. Gray will advance into Red territory. Makes a move. That's a giveaway. Team Red will happily take that out of their zone on this PK. Gray running out of time to take advantage of that power play. Benvin making some moves. In tight. Loose puck. That somehow stays out and gets sent down into Gray territory. Red was offside. They had to check back on. Gray sends it up to center. Making some moves is Benvin. He will dump that deep. Red's there to get it. Putting on the brakes. That's number 2, Kitchen for Team Red. Passes it to his teammate. 81 was slapping the ice for a pass. Didn't get it. Benvin again for Team Gray, carrying this puck in along the right wing. Pass in front. Oh, a one-timer. Didn't quite connect the way they envisioned. That was 29 in good position there. Panu. Puck stalls, whistle sounds. That face-off will take place in Team Red territory. Shots are 23-19 for Team Gray. 10:42 remaining in the second period. Face-off won by Gray. Here's a faked shot attempt. Now a nice sharp angle shot and a great save by Gruber. These kids moving the puck really well. I'm liking some of the passing and plays that are being made. Gruber making some good saves. Good saves happening at both ends of the ice. Gray again winning that. Back to the left point shot wide of the net. Red will pick that up near side. They'll skate along the benches. That's Perizzolo making moves. He has that puck knocked off his stick. Goes back into his zone. Dangerously now as Gray applying the pressure. Gray with it. Sending it through the paint. Red will clear their zone. McKenzie for Team Gray. Steps up to the red line and tosses it down ice. Bishop for Team Red back to get it. Lead pass. Here's an opportunity. We've got a player heading toward the net. Is Chahal heading there? And I believe that was Skinner who was carrying that puck into the zone but couldn't get a pass away. Gray. There's a nice pass to Riva. Riva chooses to shoot it. There was a player streaking toward the net on the left side. That was a good pass. Riva with an opportunity. He had a player open on his left. Chose to take a shot instead. Gruber making the save. Little outlet pass for Red. 21 gaining the zone. That's Vanderhyde. Red will keep that in at the right point, sending it around the boards to the near side. Back to the left point. There's a little tip by Gray. Now a 3-on-1. Hunter with it. Hunter. Shot. Hits a stick along the way. These kids are hungry for goals. There's an opportunity again, a shot. That's a great save by Gruber off his face mask. Gray at the face-off circle, a shot that goes through the paint. Gray making good moves. A shot, another save by Gruber. And that one makes its way to the back of the net. Gray with its 4th goal. Nice work. There's a shot, there's a rebound, there's this 3rd attempt, and that one makes its way to the back of the net. That looked like Cohen Louis getting that goal. Shots on net, bodies in front, good things happen. Red now. They've got some work to do. That was a centering pass attempt, and Richie got a stick on that. Red coming out of the shot right on, Richie making the save. Puck down low, and that was passed in front. That shot hit a stick and ricochets high into the netting. That's good puck movement by Team Red. Good opportunities. Also good defense by Team Gray and good goaltending. Face off to the glove side of Richie. Red in the corner, getting it back to the blue line. Sending it down low. Gray had it, but then lost it. Red tries the centering pass. They'll try it again, perhaps. No, sticking with it. Back to the left point. That's Kitchen. A shot from afar that hits the pad of Richie. Another whack at it, loose in front. Red trying to pull the trigger. It's staying out, and that shot hit a body. Kitchen in his own zone. That is a turnover. Team Gray with it now. Body's parked in front. There's a couple shots. A wraparound attempt from his stomach. That was Benvin. A shot through traffic. Cradle saved by Gruber. Shots now. 29 for Team Gray and 22 for Team Red.
Dominate the ice with performance that requires this year built for elite players.
Gray won that, tried to send it back to the blue line, but Red got a stick on that. That puck now makes its way all the way down into Team Gray territory. That's Hines getting there first. Nice outlet pass to Riva. Riva on the left wing. 3-on-2, one-timer shot. Gruber with the save. That got a quick whistle. Nice rush up ice. 3-on-2. Pass and a 1T. Gruber made a save and then got a quick whistle. Gray winning that. Shot coming, a wrister that goes in! That puck had eyes! We call that a seeing eye puck. Great shot on net. And it goes in. 7 minutes on the button remaining in the second period. Red with an uphill battle. Looks like timeout has been called.
Timeout, Team Red.
I think this is the first timeout that we've
This is the first
seen
timeout, yeah.
this tournament. I mean, you've got them in your tool belt. You might as well use them.
You
if
might
need
as well
be.
use them, yeah. 9-5-0. Second period.
Yeah, you got to find a way to break Team Gray's momentum. They definitely have momentum right now. Team Red, no doubt, just needing to slow things down. Coach Jesse, you can see he's giving the kids some advice here, what to do, what not to do, encouraging them. This can be done. There's still lots of hockey left. Nice one-touch pass for Team Red. Dupuis there to pick it up. Tries to make a move. Gray got a stick on that. Red in the corner. Red bumped off the puck. Stepping up into that though. Shot right on and a save by Ritchie. Another shot coming. Over the net.
Team Gray goal scored by number 81, Tyler Hines. Assist to number 14, Rio Riva. Time of that goal, 13 minutes. Hines for Riva, 13 minutes.
Gray behind their own net. Sending it up the boards. And then out. This puck is going to make its way across the goal line. We'll get icing against Team Gray. Red will get that offensive zone face-off. Step one, win the draw. Step two, the puck on the net. Step three, have that puck go in the net. Isn't it that easy?
That's it. That's all you need to do.
That's all you need to do.
3 steps, 3-step hockey.
3 easy steps, and you too can score a goal. Here we go, and a shot right off the face-off. Two steps out of 3.
2 steps.
And they score! What were we just saying?
Well, we're just saying. That might have been 4 steps, Sean.
Step 1, win the face-off. Step 2, get those shots on net and keep them coming. Pucks on net, bodies in front. That was a great goal by Team Red. They've got some energy now. 5:54 remaining in the second. Hull for Team Red. They get stopped at the blue line. Gray pushes that ahead. Here's a 2-on-1. Pass in front. Rolling puck. That's Gruber taking no chances. Face off to the blocker side of Gruber. That's going to be won by Team Gray. Here's a bouncing puck in the slot, picked up by Team Red. They are going to ice this puck.
Team Red first goal scored by number 9, Jack Thornton. This is to number 11, Theo Hall. Time of that goal, 14 minutes and seconds. That's Thornton from Hall at 14:06.
Gray winning that face-off again. They're very proficient at the face-offs, I've noticed. Hull gains his own, makes some moves, gets past. They score! Oh, the refs are going to have a conversation about this. There was a bit of a collision in front. They're going to wave that one off. Goalie interference, I'm going to say. Good effort by Team Red. That puck along the end boards now. Red with it. Carries it around the perimeter. Knocked off the puck, however. Gray sends it up. Here's a 2-on-1. Pass in front. 18 couldn't quite get there. Pardon me, 88. That was Hunter for Team Gray. Back at the left point. That's going to be sent out, though, by Team Red. 81.
Gray goals for number 29, Team Corner. Assist to number 10, Jackson Benton.
Gray with a shot toward the net wide.
Brady Hunter. Got that goal in the 12.
Red with a attacker. Gray has the delayed call. Red advancing forward. Gray getting a penalty. That's a real Reba heading to the box with 54.9 seconds remaining in this period. Red with a 5-on-4 advantage. It's a double minor being assessed to number 14, Rio Riva.
Team Gray number 14, Rio Riva. 4 minutes for head contact. After that, 19 minutes, 4 seconds. That's Rio 4 for head contact at 19:04.
Skinner for Red. Red trying to form a play here. They go D-to-D in their own zone. They'll carry it in across the blue line. Held in. There's a shot from the right face-off circle. Just wide as that may hit a leg along the way. Right face-off circle now in the slot. A shot. Miraculously, that stays out of the net. Good job. Now here's a shorthanded opportunity for Gray. Gray just runs out of time. When they come back in the third, they'll still have 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in that double minor. Miraculously, that's we'll pause for the ice clean. Be back here shortly.
Shots on goal during the second period of action for Team Gray 13.
check. Check.
Good evening and welcome back to the semi-final game between Team Grey and Team Red. Team Grey up currently 6-1 over Team Red. Grey with 3 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in a double minor penalty. Red has an opportunity to get a goal here, which they obviously need to do at least 5 more times before the end of this period. Grey with it. 2-on-1. Shot in. Sending it down, but that's going to be blocked along the way. Hagel now for Team Grey. That's in the skates of Benvin. Red pries it loose and skates up with it. Shot coming and a nice blocker saved by Ritchie. Back to the blue line, can't be held in. Grey sends that puck down into red territory. There's a nice pass that goes tape to tape. Hull turned around. He'll shovel that backhand deep into gray territory. Hines is back to get it. Hines with that reach and nice stretch pass. Benvin there to get it. Benvin puts on the brakes. That's McKenzie for Team Grey. Now Red has it. Diagonal pass to Henry. Henry skates up the red right wing side. Shot hits a leg along the way. Ritchie dives on that puck. Shots are 33-33 in the third. With 14:43 remaining in the period. Red wins that face-off, sends it toward the net. That's just wide. Chasing after that, number 81 for Team Red. Shovels that low. Ray sends it around to the near side now. Chipping it ahead and chasing after it. Louis gets around his player. Sends it to the slot. Right idea. Nobody was there. There's a 2-on-1 for Team Red. Now the other way. Oh no, 2-on-2, pardon me. Backhanded shot. Ritchie making the save. A little whack at it for good measure. Team Red with 34 shots now to Team Grey's 33. Red only able to register one goal. That is a great save percentage for Ritchie. Grey in their own zone. Behind the net, they'll send it up the far side. Skating that to the blue line. Red picks that up in their own zone. They'll shovel it backhand to the near side. Red gets turned around. Stepping up into that. Here's a breakaway now. Shot off the crossbar. That was Hagel with a great opportunity. Hagel with a burst of speed there. I was going to say, a lot of these kids are looking pretty gassed. They played a lot of hockey. But that was a good burst of speed by Hagel. Red with it at their own blue line, getting turned around. Turnover in their own zone. And Benvin with a shot. There's a loose puck. Another shot. It goes in, and Grey with another marker on the board. Score now 7-1 for Team Grey. Williston. No, Louis. That was Louis getting his second of the game. Nice pass, connects, and that puck sent deep into Red territory. Red with it behind their goal. They'll worm it around to the near side. That's Henry with it. That pass intercepted now by Grey.
Second of the game, scored by number 46, Colin Louis. This is the second. That's Louis for the
Streaking up the right wing side. Team Gray cutting in, taking a backhanded shot. Gruber making the save. Panu sent that down low. He's going to take his position at the point. There's an outlet pass. Team Red now. This is Henry skating it up. He's got some Gray players on him. There's a save by Richie. That was a hard wrister that Richie may not have been expecting, but he made a good save. Red winning that face-off. Leloup sends it along the blue line, can't be held in. Red's got to check back on. Now Gray with it behind their own goal. Making some moves, sending it to the near side. That's a diagonal pass, rink wide. There's a rolling puck and a race for it. Red gets there first. Puck at center ice. Benvin, little backhand dish out to Cooner. Cooner sends it across to the right wing. Expanding on that pass attempt as that puck ekes out into the neutral zone. Gray checks back on. Red in their own zone. Regroup, they'll send that out, but Gray happy to pick that up in the neutral zone. Play between the blue lines right now. Although Red being forced deep into their zone by Team Gray. Off the glass and out to center ice. That's a nice little chip and chase. 21 with an opportunity for Team Red. That's Vanderheide. Vanderheide carries that puck. He loses it momentarily. Gray takes that away. That's Benvin sending it around to the near side. Benvin steals that puck again and then goes for a skate out of his zone. Crossing center. That puck knocked away, but held in at the right point. Now, Red. 2v2, making some moves. Good stick by Team Gray. That's now number 3 with it. Sends it up ice. Gray making a line change. Red skating it up the center. Oh, they collide into each other. And that's a good save on a long shot. Red losing an edge. Hagel with a shot. Good glove save by Gruber. Red steps up into that, skates it out of their zone, pushes it ahead into Team Gray territory. That's Hines for Team Gray, battling with Hull. In there to help out was number 46 for Team Gray, Louis. Carazzolo for Team Red sends it rink wide to his teammate. That's a nice pass up to Litter. Litter passes it to Hull. And getting there is Kitchen. Kitchen sending it to the slot. A backhanded shot toward the net. And Richie couldn't quite grasp it. Might have hit his mask. Either way, that puck did not make its way to the net. Gray gets stopped at the blue line. Puck in play in the neutral zone. Gray with it, they'll skate that back into their own zone. And now that's Hines with a rink wide pass. There's a bit of speed, a shot, not missing by much, but that goes wide. Now that comes all the way to center ice. Here's Louis looking for his third goal. Shot on net, high and wide. Gray's got to check back on. They'll make a line change here. Red in their own zone. That's a good check by Team Gray's Satram. Oh, I heard the iron on that one. Red sends it up. Here's a breakaway now for Team Red. In all alone, a shot. Oh, good poke check by Richie. And another attempt at one. And a glove save, just to put an exclamation point on it. Richie's looking good. Shots 39 apiece. That's a lot of shots. 7:15 remaining in this third period. 7-1 the score for Team Gray. Gray. Lead pass that connects. Here's a breakaway the other way now. Shot high over the net. Gray still pressing forward. Held in at the right point, sent along the boards. That's a nice pass. Oh, hits the post. Everybody looking for a goal here. Nice pass to Lodge. Lodge, nice little dish. I do like that passing. There's another poke check by Richie. Cooner gets it to Riva. Riva, shot. Rides the ridge and out. Gray will pick that up in the neutral zone. Good work. Now here's a 3-on-2. Red getting back to check. Here's a shot coming. Blocked by Team Red. Puck in the right circle. That's going to be cleared by Red. And tossed down the ice. They'll peel off for a line change. Hines in his own zone. He banks it off the end boards to his teammate on the right. A little sauce on that one. Now Benvin gains his own. Shot, scores! Both these semifinal games, high-scoring affairs. For one team. It's going to be an interesting matchup tomorrow.
It will be.
I'm already
we never know what we're going to expect, right?
Yeah.
Round robin to the semifinals and then even finals. These tournaments, unpredictable.
Gray still pouring on the heat. Shot. Good save by Gruber. Red tosses it out. Gray pushes it ahead. That's Benvin. Benvin through some legs. Red gets it back. There's the lead pass. Chasing after that. 81 for Team Red. Skinner. Gray from behind their goal line. They'll pass it up. Penny sends that puck deep into Red territory. Red back to get it. That pass intercepted by Panu. Bouncing the puck near the benches, that's Hunter. He sends it back into his own zone. .48 Williston for Team Gray sends it to Louis. 46. Louis will rim that around to the near side. Stepping into that Williston. We'll keep it in. Riva tries to cut in, and Red gets it out to center, but Gray sends that back down. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third. Red will carry that out. Nice little dish out to Henry from Kitchen. Kitchen heading toward the net. Scores! That was a great shot by Henry. Bit of a bottle flipper there. Gray, a 3-on-1 now, right after the goal was scored. Another opportunity. A big rebound that's steered away. Red with it. They skate that out of their zone. Crossing center, chipping it ahead, chasing after it. Gray's number 17 will get there. That's Hagel. Passing it to his teammate, number 7, Vernon, sends that up. Red from their own zone, gets it back. A 4-on-2. Herzolo. Louis now stepping into that. Shot, scores! Same spot.
Well, it's not the glove side.
It is not. It is not the glove side. And what have we been saying all weekend?
What have we been
Especially with
saying?
Richie flashing that leather. Yeah, go blocker side.
Blocker side.
Red inching their way forward. I mean, it is still possible. They do win that face-off. They have it at their own blue line. They'll send it up the left wing. Racing toward the net. Benvin toward the net. Gruber stops that puck.
That's Henry from Kitchen. That's 16:34.
Red skates it out of their zone. Bit of a header there as that puck glances off the helmet.
Team Red, third goal, scorer number 13, Nash Live. Assistant number 76, Dante Herzolo. Time of that goal, 17 minutes, 16 seconds. Marks from Herzolo, 17-16.
Red's 2 goals just announced. Or 2 recent goals, I should say. That puck in play in Team Red territory. Benvin now for Team Gray with it. Side of the face-off circle. Centers it. Picked off by Red. Red will get that out. Toss it to the left. Skating after that, number 81 for Red. Skinner sends it low. 45 for Team Gray there to get it. That's McKenzie. McKenzie sends it up the right wing side. Good stick by 41 for Team Red is Leloup. Otherwise, Team Gray would have been off to the races. Gray with it in their own zone. They chip it to the corner and then pick it back up. That was Bendon with the pass. That's now on the stick of a Red player. They'll send it into Team Gray territory. Final minute of play in this third period. Henry with it now for Team Red. Oh, being back checked, sent toward the net, hits the body in front. Gray now, a 3-on-1 the other way. In front. And that was a good save. I think Gruber might have gotten a stick on that. 32 seconds remaining. Gray, lead pass up the right wing. Losing it. Spinning, dropping it. Making some moves. He got knocked off the puck. One last attempt for Team Gray. Now Red back the other way. Nice pass with speed. A shot coming, backhand. And a good save by Richie. Red with it. That's it. Game over. Team Gray wins and punches their ticket to the gold medal game tomorrow. Red will be fighting for bronze. So we've got our matchups. We've got Gray versus Black, Blue versus Red. Gray and black, of course, fighting for gold. Blue and red will fight for bronze. Handshake at center ice, and then each team will line up on their respective blue lines. Stars of each team will be named, and the MVP of the game also awarded. Well, this is what they've been working for all weekend. Tomorrow, it all comes down to, well, the 2 games remaining, of course. Medals on the line. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our semifinal awards presentation. First of all, just letting everyone know again, all of the awards sponsored by our friend Jason Fedora of My Hockey. And our first star of the game, receiving a $25 gift card to Supplement King. From Team Red, let's hear it for number 41, Giga Lou. Congratulations, David. And started the game from Team Gray, also receiving a $25 gift card to Supplement King. Number 30, Lachlan Ritchie. Congrats, Lachlan. And an MVP of the game receiving a base layer courtesy of AK from Team Gray. Let's hear it for number 81, Carter High. Congratulations, Carter. Congratulations to all of our award recipients. See you all back here again tomorrow morning.
All right, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining us. We are looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning. Meanwhile,